A book called Deep Work by Cal Newport describes the concept of deep work, which means being able to focus without getting distracted by your tasks. It allows you to accumulate complex information quickly and get better results in a shorter amount of time. Deep work makes you better at your job and gives you a feeling of accomplishment. It is a kind of superpower in today's increasingly competitive economy. Because of all these factors, most people have lost the ability to concentrate on their work, as they spend all their time on social media and email, without even realizing that there is another way to thrive. Here are some ideas extracted from this book. If you cannot learn, you cannot prosper. No matter how good or talented you are. Deep work, professional activities in a state of concentration devoid of disturbations, which push your cognitive capabilities to the limit. These efforts create the new value, improve your ability and are difficult to reproduce. This fragmented state of attention cannot facilitate deep work, which requires long periods of uninterrupted thinking. Moving to superficiality, suffered by the culture of labor, reveals a huge economic and personal opportunity for few people who recognize the potential default in resisting this trend and transforming depth into a priority. Learning a complex thing, such as computer scheduling, requires an intense, uninterrupted concentration on difficult concepts, being an act of work deep. To stay valuable in today's economy, you must master the art of learning quickly complicated things. This task requires deep work. If you do not cultivate this ability, you will probably stay behind as technology advances. If you can create something useful, the audience to which this can reach is practically unlimited, which increases your satisfaction. To succeed, you must produce the most good things you are capable of, the task that requires depth. Deep work is not an outdated ability that becomes irrelevant but is a crucial skill for all those who seek to advance in an information-competitive economy at a global level, which tends to break down and eliminate those who do not the job. True rewards are reserved not to those who use lightly Facebook, a superficial task, easily reproduced, but to those who build effortlessly the distributed innovative systems, which make the service work. Deep work is so important that we could consider it 21st century superpower. Technologies advance galloping, but many of our skills and organizations stay behind. For many professionals, this default announces bad news. As what intelligent machines improve, and the discrepancy between the car's skills and of man reduces, employers will probably engage more and more new cars, instead of some new people. Although an increasing number of people will lose in this new economy, the moment when their ability will become automatically or easily outsourced, there are others who do not only they will survive, but they will prosper, becoming more valuable and so better reward until before. 2 basic skills to prosper in the new economy. 1. The ability to master hard things quickly. 2. The ability to produce at an elite level, in relation to both quality and speed. The formula is, high-quality work produced equals time spent, x, concentration intensity. When moving from task A to task B, attention does not follow you immediately. A residue of attention remains in place, thinking of the initial task. This residue becomes substantial more chosen if work at task has not been delimited and had low intensity before to make the passage. But even if you finish the task of before going further, the attention it will remain divided for a while. The more intense is the job, the more performance in task B. To produce at the maximum level, you must work long periods, focusing fully on a single task, without being disturbed at all. The working time that will optimize performance is deep work. If it is not easy for you to deepen things long periods, it will be difficult to drive performance at maximum quality and more necessary levels to prosper professionally. If your talent and abilities do not dominate those of the competition, the professionals, the notion of depth in its ranks will exceed you at productivity level. Open space offices can create more collaboration opportunities, but this fact occurs with the price of a massive disturbance. If you just started on a job and phone start to ring, the concentration evaporates. Even if we are not aware at the time that the mind reacts when distracted. Theoretically, the inbox in which emails gather can distract you only when you choose to open, while instant messaging systems are meant to always be active, amplifying the impact of interruption. These interruptions, even if they are short, extend the total interval of time required to fulfill a task with a significant percentage. If you send and respond to emails at any time, if you program and participate constantly at sessions, if you access instant messaging systems, or if you walk around by offices taking ideas from all those you meet, you will seem to be visibly busy. Deep work is a great disadvantage in a regime with a lot of technology, tenopole, because it is based on values such as quality, skill and mastery, which are in a way clearly outdated and non-technological. Deep work should be a priority in the current business climate, but it is not. Deep work is hard, and superficial work is easier. In the absence of clear purposes of the job held, the idea of being always visibly busy, characterizing the work superficial, ends to serve conservation instinct. Depth will become more and more rare and therefore more valuable. The skillful management of attention is the sine qua non condition of a good life and the key improving practically all aspects of experience. When you lose your concentration, the mind has a tendency to fix on what could be in the irregularity with your life, and not on good things. From a neurological perspective, a work day full of superficiality will probably be a day exhausting and annoying, even if most of the superficial things that attract your attention seem harmless and funny. Thanks for listening.